Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today it's been a while for we are playing some more Out of the Park Baseball 22 with my Montreal Expos historical play. Alright, so before we begin, so I have somebody on YouTube that asked me a question. So what they wanted was to see all of the teams in the majors in my save and see which is the best at hitting home runs, right? So that was, and I looked around. I don't think there's a way to see all the teams in the majors. I can see all the teams in the American League, I can see all the teams in the National League and then sort it, but I can't do it by Major League. At least I haven't found a way to do that. Now, I'll be honest, looking at team stats is not something that I have been doing a whole lot. I've been playing Out of the Park Baseball since the 9th version, but that's just not something that I do a whole lot. So there might be a way to do it, I just don't know where you would do that. Now, if you want to sort like by league, so what you need to do is to go into the history index option. Then you would go to Major League. Then you would go to the year that you want to look at. So I'm right now in 1994, right? And that's where, you know, it would be nice if I could like click on 1994, for example, and it would bring me all of the MLB. Instead, the only two links that I can click is American League or National League. So if I go to American League, for example, I have all of the teams here, and then I can go ahead and sort by home runs, which is what that user wanted to see. Now, I'm sorry that your username on YouTube is a bunch of consonants, so it starts with a Z. It's not like a word that I can say or anything. So you can see in the American League right now, currently in 1994, in my save, the best team to hit home runs is the Cleveland Indians. They have 121, and we are at the end of June. Now the Indians in my save have Albert Bell, Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, so of course that's a lot of home runs, but if you look at their record here, they're 35 and 40, they're 4th in the Central, so all of their home runs have not really amounted to, having a really good record or anything like that. Now we can go ahead and look at the National League. And then you're going to see that the best team in the National League is the Atlanta Braves, as far as hitting home runs, of course, which means that the Indians is the best team in the major leagues to hit home runs right now in my save. Now, my Expos are down here with 59. I'm middle of the pack for like runs scored per game. So I'm scoring enough runs, but I'm just allowing too many runs. That's my problem. My pitching is crap. Yeah, I have the second worst CRA in the National League. Second worst whip, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that explains a lot. But anyway, so for I hope that, for Z and a bunch of other consonants, I hope that that answers, what you wanted to see. I know that you wanted to see the entire league. I don't know that it's possible, and you kind of made a comment about that you weren't able to get it done in previous versions, so whether you want to buy the next version or not is totally up to you. I have no take in the company or anything like that, so it doesn't really affect my my pockets or anything like that, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to face the Braves now. So it's going to be a 3-game series at home, and then we're going to be heading west after that to play against the Giants. So we still have Mark Davis, that's out. Mark Gubisa is still out as well. So the first game of the series is going to be Bobby Witt against Randy Tomlin. Now, Tomlin came back from a very long injury stint. Didn't do all that great in his first start, but he was kind of tired when he started. So, yeah. So that happened. Let's take a look at the Braves, see if they have like injuries or something. They do. So Denny Gonzalez is day to day, but he's able to play, and Chipper Jones is still out, so he's not going to be playing. So it looks like Chipper Jones got hurt in the third game of the season, and he hasn't been back since. So 2 to 3 months still for Chipper before he comes out. Oh, yeah, Chipper is already a 5-star player, so he can stay on the IR as far as I'm concerned. That's okay. Yeah, so they still have a pretty good team still. And of course, I mean, they are second in the East and they're only 2.5 games behind the Mets. So we're going to try to take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. Won't be easy though. Let's see here. Alright, so let's get ready to start the game. Alright, so the Braves for game 1 are going to send Roger Cedeno, Jeff Blauser, Ryan Klesko, David Justice, Vinny Castilla, Deion Sanders, Kevin Gryjak, and Denny Gonzalez, who's playing hurt. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to give a start to Ruben Rivera in center field, give Marquise Grissom a day off. I think I'm going to be moving Billy Doran to it in the second spot there. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. Alright, so Bobby Witt against Randy Tomlin. For Bobby Witt, I hate when they, like, the stats don't always show properly. I'll do it in game. Alright, so Bobby Witt. He doesn't have good control, so a little erratic of a pitcher, but he finds a way to win. Of course, the Braves is the team that hits the most home runs in the National League, so they would probably score enough runs for him to be able to win despite all the runners that get on base with him on the mound. Alright, so we are at Olympic Stadium, we are at home, we are hosting the Braves, and of course, as usual, play ball and go Expos. Roger Cedeno is the first to face Randy Tomlin here, no count on Cedeno. That's it, too short, and he's out. Jeff Blauser is next, 2-2 to Blauser. It's a too short. That's gonna be an error. Oh no, not an error, but it's an infield hit. All right. So runner on first, 1 out. Ryan Klesko is gonna be the batter now. 2-2 to Klesko. It's it to center for a hit. All right, and on the play, the runner gets to third, so there's runners on first and third now with 1 out. David Justice is the batter. Full count. Struck out looking. Oh, that's good. Alright, that brings up Vinny Castilla. They need a hit now. 1-1. Hit to right and right at Whiffen, so the Braves get 2 hits, but they cannot score. That brings the Expos here in the bottom of the first, and we're going to start with Delino the Shields here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 on the Shields against Bobby Witt. That's it to center. That's going to be a hit, and that shortstop warped. Oh, there was an error on the play. Alright. So Okay, so we got a single and then we stretch it to second base on the air. Alright, Billy Doran is the batter now with nobody out, runner in scoring position already. 2-0 to Billy Doran, that's a good count. Tries to bunt but he misses. 2-1, tries to bunt again. And sacrifice is successful. The Shields ends up at third base. And now there's one out with Ivan Calderon, the batter. Full count to Calderon. And he walks. Alright, so runners on first and third with one out. Now there's a danger for the double play ball here with hard hitting Mark Whitten at bat. Full count. Oh, that was a terrible pitch to it. Alright, so they get the lead runner at second. Whitten is safe at first, and the Shield score. It is 1-0 for the Expos. So we took an early lead here. Alright, so Whitten at first, 2 outs. Woody Green is the batter now. 1-2, and he struck out looking. Alright, so we are up 1-0. Heading into the top of the second inning here at Olympic Stadium. Deion Sanders is going to be the batter now. 2-0 to Sanders. Neon Dion. Grounds out to second, and he's out. Kevin Gryjak is the next batter. 2-2 to Gryjak. And he struck out. So 2 outs now. That brings up Denny Gonzalez. 1-0 to Gonzalez. That's it to left. Calderon after it. Should get it. And he does. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Expos. And we have Charles Johnson getting things started for us in the bottom of the second against Bobby Witt. 2-2. It weakly to center. Cedeno should have that, and he does. 1 out. Ruben Rivera is the next batter. 2-1 to Rivera. It weakly towards right. Jeff Blaser after it, and he catches it for the second out. And now Ray Sanchez is next. 1-2 to Ray Sanchez. And he struck out looking. So the Expos go down 1-2-3 at their own turn at bat. And now we are heading into the top of the third with Bobby Witt getting things started for the Braves here. So looking for his first hit this season. Grounds it to short. Sanchez with the throw, and he's out. 1 out. Roger Cedeno is next. 1-1 to Cedeno. It's it weakly to center. Rivera after it. And he catches it for the second out. Jeff Blaser is up next. 2-2 to Blaser. It's it to left. Calderon should have that. And he does. And the Braves go down 1-2-3 again. So that's 2 innings in a row. Alright. Randy Tomlin gets the inning started for us in the bottom of the third here. 1-2. Struck out swinging. 1 out. The Shields is the next batter. 1-2 to the Shields. Oh, it's it weakly to the catcher, but it's still an infield hit. So now we have the Shields at first with 1 out. Billy Doran is the batter. The Shields is going. And he's out. 2 outs now. Doran the batter, 0-1. Grounds it to short. And he's out. Alright. So we do get a runner on base, but he is caught stealing. And we go nowhere. We are still up 1-0 here, going into the top of the fourth with Ryan Klesko, the first batter for the Braves. 1-2. That's it to right. That's it well. That's it out of here. That is a 1-1 game. Alright, so Klesko goes deep, and it is a tight game now with David Justice, the next batter. Full count on Justice. That's it weakly to center. Rivera after it. pretty casually. Catches it for the first out, sorry. Vinny Cassia is next. 2-0 to Cassia. Hits it to center. Rivera catches it. That's 2 outs for real now. That brings up Neon Dion. Dion Sanders full count. It to second. The shield. Oh, that's going to be it. No. He's out. That was close. Alright, so the Braves tie the game on a blast by Ryan Klesko, and now we are tied at 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Ivan Calderon is our first batter, 1-2. It's it weakly towards center field. Cedeno after it catches it for the first out, 1 out. Mark Whitten is next, 3-1 to Whitten. Grounds it to second. 2 outs. Woody Green is the next batter. 1-1 to Green. Hits it to center. Cedeno after it. Catches it. And the Expos go down 1-2-3. Still tied at 1. Going in the top of the 5th. Kevin Gryjak is going to be the batter for the Braves. 1-0. Oh, that's it. Well, that's going to be extra bases. All the way to the fence. River after it. Gets it to second base, but Gryjak gets a stand-up double. Alright, so the Braves have a runner in scoring position with nobody out, and Denny Gonzalez is the batter now, 1-1. Oh, he gets plunked. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so runners on first and second, nobody out. Bobby Witt is the batter, he's gonna bunt. He did, and he missed. 0-1. Yep. Alright, so the sacrifice is successful. Runners on second and third now with 1 out. The Braves are threatening to score here with Roger Cedeno, the batter now, 1-2. It's it to third. Oh, that's good. Alright, so that was it to third fairly with enough force that the runners didn't advance. So now there's 2 outs. Jeff Blauser is the batter. 0-1. That's it to center. River after it. He catches it. Oof. Alright, so we almost got into trouble here, but we got out of it without allowing a run, and it is still tied at 1 going into the bottom of the 5th. Now is Charles Johnson. Full count on Johnson. And he struck out swinging. Ruben Rivera is next. Full count on Rivera. Struck out swinging as well. Dang. Ray Sanchez is next. Full count. That's it to third. Easy throw to first. And we go down 1-2-3 again. Klesko is the batter. He had a home run in his last time at bat. No count on Klesko. That's another home run. Alright, so 2 blasts for Klesko in that game, and all of a sudden, it's 2-1. It's Ryan Klesko 2, the Expos 1. Alright, David Justice is next. 0-2 to Justice. It's it to right. And Whitten gets it for the first out. Cassia is next, 2-0. That's it weakly. Woody Green after it, and he gets it. It was a pop fly in the infield. 2 outs, and now Deion Sanders is the batter. No count. That's it to left. Calderon is super casual over there, and he catches it for the 3rd out. Alright, so the Braves get yet another run on yet another Ryan Klesko solo blast, and it is 2-1 for the Braves. I'm going to keep Tomlin in. He hasn't been pitching all that poorly, just 2 home runs to a guy with a lot of power, so I'm going to keep him in. Full count to Tomlin, and he struck out swinging. Delino the Shields is next, 2-2 to the Shields. Struck out swinging as well. Wow, Bobby Witt is striking everybody out tonight. Billy Doran is next, 3-1 to Billy. And he walks. Alright, we have a runner on first now with 2 outs. And Ivan Calderon is the batter. No count. It's it weakly to short. They go to the second base with it. And the inning is over. Alright, top of the 7th. Kevin Gryjak is the next batter. 1-2 to Gryjak. Hits it to the catcher. And he's thrown out at first. 1 out. Denny Gonzalez is next. 1-2. Oh, that's it to center for it here. Alright, so runner on first, 1 out. Bobby Witt is the batter now. 0-1. Bunts it. And he advances the runner. Sacrifice is successful yet again for him. So there's 2 outs now with a runner in scoring position. Roger Cedeno is the batter, 1-2. And he struck out swinging. Alright. So Tomlin gave me 7 decent innings. I think I'm going to pull him next inning. I'm going to go with Mark Whitten. 3-0 to Whitten. And he walks. Willie Green is now the batter with a runner on first, nobody out, 2-2. And he hits, oh, that's it well. That's it on the top of the fence. Come on, Whitten, you can make it. Alright, so Green with the triple. And we're tied at 2 thanks to a run-scoring triple by Willie Green. And we have a runner on third with nobody out. Charles Johnson is next. Full count. Ugh, struck out looking. That kills me every time. Ruben Rivera is next. No count on Rivera. They're going to walk him, enact the double play with Ray Sanchez coming to bat. Runners on first and third. 1 out. 1-2 to Ray Sanchez. He hits it to short. And that's going to be a double play. I should have pinched it for him. I think I might keep Tomlin at this point. Yeah, let's see how he fares here. So Blauser is going to be the first batter. 2-2 to Jeff Blauser here in the top of the 8th. We're tied at 2. That's it to center. Rivera after it. Catches it for the first out. 1 out. Alright, Ryan Klesko is next. Surely he's not going to hit a third blast, right? 0-1. No, but that's at least a double. That's it in the corner and left. So that was a opposite field it. Alright, so they have a runner on second base now with 1 out. David Justice is the batter. Full count. That's it to right. That's going to be a hit. Alright, so Klesko doesn't score on it, so they have runners on first and third. 1 out. Casillas the batter. I'm gonna bring up a reliever now. Let's go with John Duras. Oh, and they bring in the lefty Wally Joyner to face him. Alright, no count. Oh god. Oh, we cut him down. Justice is cut down, so there's 2 outs now. They absolutely need a hit with a runner on third. Full count on Joyner. That's it to right. And Whitten should have that. And he does. Alright, so we get out of it pretty easy. Well, not easy. Pretty good, I should say. We recovered nicely in the 8th, and we are still tied at 2. Alright, it's still Bobby Witt. That's going to be the pitcher for the Braves. I'm going to bring in a pinch hitter, namely Brett Barbary. 1-2 to Barbary. And he struck out looking. Right, now they're bringing in the lefty Scott Bales to face the line of the Shields. 1-0 to the Shields. That's it to second. Oh. And there's an error. Alright, so Blazer with the error. So the Shields is safe at first. There's one out. Billy Doran is going to be the batter now. No count on Doran. The Shields goes. And he's safe. So we have a runner in scoring position with one out. And we have a guy that doesn't strike out all that often at bat. Billy Doran. 2-2. And of course he struck out now. Struck out swinging. 2 outs now. And we need a hit from Ivan Calderon to score the Shields. 1-2. And Calderon struck out swinging as well. We're still tied at 2. Heading into the top of the 9th here. I'm gonna go with Gabe White, I think. Alright, so they bring in Lonnie Smith as a pinch hitter. 3-0. Alright, Lonnie Smith walks to start the 9th. That's not good. Now another pinch hitter, Avia Lopez, comes in to pinch it. No count. That's it, weakly to left. Calderon after it. Catches it for the first out. Denny Gonzalez is next, 2-1. Oh, he tried to bunt and he missed. That's 2-2 now. Struck out looking. Oh yeah. Alright, so runner on first, 2 outs. And now Kirk Gibson is going to be the pinch hitter for the Braves. No count on Kirk Gibson. Grounds it to short. We go to second base with it, and we get out of the jam. Well, it's not really a jam. We get out of the inning. Alright, so we are still tied at 2. They're bringing in Jason Schmidt here in relief, and the first batter to face him is going to be Mark Whitten. 1-1 to hard-hitting Mark Whitten. That's it pretty well. Oh yeah, all the way to the fence. That's at least going to be a double. Double for Mark Whitten to start the 9th inning. Alright, now we have Willie Green, the next batter, with a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Full count. That's a walk. Alright, so Willie Green walks, which means we have runners on first and second with nobody out. We have Charles Johnson, the batter. 0-1. Oh, that's a hit. Is Whitten going? He's going! Oh, yeah, and he scores! Alright, so it's a walk-off single, RBI single for Charles Johnson. Look at Jason Schmidt looking at them, and then the Braves catcher is just in the middle there. He feels like he's a prisoner. Oh, that's clutch. That's nice. So we overcame 2 solo blasts by Ryan Klesko in this game. We tied the game in the 7th, and then we got away with the win here in the bottom of the night. Really nice game. I liked it. We had also a pretty good start by Randy Tomlin. He didn't pitch all that well his first time out, but he pitched pretty good this time. Did allow a few hits, though, but still didn't walk anybody, though. Alright, so it's a 3-2 victory for the Expos in Game 1 of the 3-game series against the Braves. Finish today, see what happens. Todd Duma with Colorado is done for the year with an injury. What injury? Shoulder inflammation, out for 5 months, so Todd Duma is out. Oh, and then there's been a trade between the Phillies and the Reds. Alright, so the Reds sent Brian Lesher and Michael Ferry to the Phillies for Tommy Green. Oh. I think the Reds got the best player in that trade. Although it's been a little tougher for Tommy Green lately, but so maybe Lesher is gonna play, but I don't know. Not a big not overall a super big trade, but still, I mean, Tommy Green is a decent starter. Alright, so we are ready for game 2 of this series. We are going to be facing Armando Reynoso. Alright, so he's been okay, but not crazy good. And we're going to be sending Miguel Batista in that game. Alright, so I guess I'm going to be changing Charles Johnson for the malcontent Tony Pena. So I guess he gets to stop whining that he's not playing. Alright, and the Braves are going to go with Roger Cedeno, Jeff Blazer, Ryan Kletzko, David Justice, Javier Lopez, Deion Sanders, Vinny Castilla, and Denny Gonzalez. So basically the same lineup, except that Lopez takes his spot back in the lineup for Gryjak, and then they shuffle the lineup a tiny bit. So let's get going. I'm going to keep this lineup except for I changed Charles Johnson for Tony Pena. Alright, so play ball. Roger Cedeno is going to be the first batter for the Braves here. Full count against Miguel Batista. And he walks the first batter he faces. Alright, so Cedeno's at first, Jeff Blazer is the batter, no count, Cedeno's going, and he steals not even a throw by Tony Pena. You're going to need to do better than that if you want to take Charles Johnson's spot in the lineup. Full count to Blazer, and he walks as well. Dang. Looks like Miguel Batista has one of his bad starts in the works here. Alright, Kletzko is the batter now, 2-2 to Ryan Kletzko. It's it to second. Alright, we get the runner at second. That's it too. So we have runners on first and third, 1 out, and David Justice is the batter now, 0-2. Strikeout would be beautiful. Thank you. Strikeout swinging. Alright, now Javi Lopez is the batter with 2 outs, 0-2. Oh, that's it pretty good. That's it out of here. That's a 3-run blast. Yikes. On an 0-2 count too, that's terrible. So the Braves take a 3-0 lead here in the first inning. Deion Sanders is the batter now, no count on Neon Deion. Hits it to first and he's out. Alright, Delino De Shields is the first batter here. Full count. Hit to center for a single. Alright, so De Shields is on board with nobody out. Marquise Grissom is the batter, 1-1. Oh, that's a bunt by Grissom, and that's not a good one. That was a pop fly to the pitcher. Alright, so there's 1 out. Ivan Calderon is the batter now, 2-1. That's it to right. It's going to be cut by Justice. 2 outs now. Mark Whitten is the batter. No count. De Shields is going. And he's safe. 30 stolen bases for Delino De Shields this season. So now we have a runner in scoring position, 1-1. That's it by Whitten, but pretty much right at Cedeno. And we do not score. So the Braves are still up 3-0 here. Going into the top of the second, Vinny Castilla is going to be the first batter. No count to Castilla. It's it too short, and that's going to be an error. Alright, Denny Gonzalez is next. Full count. Struck out swinging. 1 out. Armando Reynoso is the next batter. No count. He bunts it to third. And we get him out at first, so that's a sacrifice for Reynoso. Cassia gets to second base. There's 2 outs now. And the lineup flips back to the top with Roger Cedeno, the next batter. No count. It's it to left. Calderon after it. Catches it for the third out. So the Braves do not score this time, but they are still up 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. Willie Green is going to be the first batter here, 0-2. Struck out swinging. Billy Doran, the next batter, 0-2. It's it to the pitcher, and he's out. Ray Sanchez is next. No count on Sanchez. Grounds it to short, and he's easily cut down at first. The Expos go down 1-2-3 in the second inning, with the Braves still up 3-0 going into the top of the third, with Jeff Blauser the batter now, 2-1. Grounds it to short, and he's out. Ryan Klesko the next batter, 0-2. Two outs on a grounder to second. David Justice is next, 2-2. That's it pretty well. To left, that's going to be at least a double. Yep. So David Justice doubles after 2 outs here. So there's a runner in scoring position for the Braves with 2 outs. With Javier Lopez coming to bat, he hit that 3-run blast in the first inning, 1-0. That's it to center. And Grissom, whoa, what a catch by Grissom. He dives for the ball and he catches it. So Lopez is robbed of another hit and another RBI, and the Braves are still up 3-0. Tony Pena is our first batter in the third here. 1-0. That's it right at the second baseman for the first out. Miguel Batista is next, 2-2. Struck out swinging. The Shields with 2 outs, 3-1 to the Shields. It's it to right, it's going to be a single. Alright, so the Shields gets on base again. And now the batter is going to be Marquise Grissom. No count. The Shields goes. And he's safe. 31 stolen bases for the Shields this season. 2-2 to Grissom. It's it to third. And he's out. Alright, top of the fourth. Still 3-0 for the Braves. Deion Sanders the batter. Full count to Sanders. And he walks. So Batista has had some problems with walks in this game, and it came back to bite him in the butt. Now Vinny Cassia is the batter, 0-1. Stolen base for Sanders, that's 39 for him this season. So now there's a runner in scoring position with nobody out, 1-1 to Cassia. It's at third. Sanders gets to third on the play, and Cassia is out at first. So there's a runner on third, 1 out, and Denny Gonzalez is the batter, 1-1. It's it too short. Sanders scores on the play. And there's 2 outs now on a grounder to short. 4-0 for the Braves. Armando Reynoso is the batter, 1-1. Grounds it to second. And he's out. Alright, so the Brave gets one more run. 4-0 here. Going in the bottom of the fourth. Ivan Calderon is the first batter for us here. 0-2. That's it weakly to third. And they don't risk a throw. It's an infield hit for Calderon. Mark Whitten is next. No count. It's it to center. It's it weakly. And it's cut by Cedeno. There's 1 out now. Willie Green is next. 0-1. That's it down the line in right. That's going to be extra bases. Calderon goes for the run. And he scores. It is 4-1 thanks to a RBI double by Woody Green. B.D. Doran, the next batter, no count. Oh, Green goes for the steal at third, and he's safe. 2-2. Oh, Doran strikes out again. 2 outs now. Now we need a hit from Ray Sanchez. No count. That's it to third. And he's out. We do score a run, so it is now 4-1 for the Braves, going in the top of the 5th. Roger Cedeno, the first batter. No count on Cedeno. Oh, that's well hit. That's going to be extra bases all the way to the fence. Grissom after it, probably a triple. Yep, that's a triple to start the inning for the Braves. Right, Jeff Blauser is the next batter. No count on Blauser. That's it, right at the third baseman. So the runner doesn't score on it. And now we have to go through Brian Klesko. 2-1. That's it, weakly to center. Grissom after it. He throws to home. The runner scores. That's going to be considered a sac fly for Ryan Klesko. It is now 5-1 for the Braves. David Justice, there's nobody on anymore. 2 outs, 1 and 2. And he struck out swinging. Right, we're down 5-1. Tony Pena's our batter here, 1 and 1. That's it to center. That's going to be a hit. Alright, I think I'm going to keep Bautista in. He can bunt. And he does. There you go. Alright, so we have a runner in scoring position now. 1 out, and DeShields is the batter. DeShields is 2 for 2 in this game. 1 and 2. Grounds it to second, and he's out. The runner gets to third on the play. And now Grissom is the batter. No count on Grissom. That's it to right, and he's going to be out. And he is. Alright. So we're still down 5-1, going in the top of the 6th here. Javier Lopez is the batter. No count on Lopez. Grounds it to short. That's 1 out. Deion Sanders is next. 2 and 2 to Sanders. And that's it. And Doran catches it for the 2nd out. Now Vinny Castilla is the next batter. 0 and 2. Grounds it to short. The throw by Sanchez, and he's out. Alright. Alright, so we're 4 runs behind. And it's the bottom of the 6th. Armando Reynoso is pitching really well. And Ivan Calderon is the batter here. 1 and 2 to Calderon. And he hits it to left, and I think it might be out of here, and it is. That's a subtle blast for Ivan Calderon. It is now 5-2 for the Braves. All right. Mark Whitten is going to be the next batter, 3 and 1, and he walks. All right. Woody Green is the next batter, 2 and 1. That's it to third, and that's going to be a double play. Ugh. Just like that. Alright, B.D. Doran is the next batter. Full count to Doran. That's it to short, and he's cut down. Alright, we do get a run, but that's pretty much it. Denny Gonzalez is the next batter, 1 and 2. And yes, I'm keeping Bautista in. And he's cut down, 1 out. Like, Bautista didn't pitch that poorly. He did allow 5 runs. Yes, he did. But, like, every mistake scored. And he didn't make that many mistakes. Reynoso is next. Full count. That's it. Oh, that's a hit to left here. Alright, maybe I'm not going to finish the inning with Bautista after all. Roger Cedeno is next. 1-1. Oh god, that's it really well to the fence again. Is that gonna be another triple? No, that's a double. Alright, runners on second and third now with one out. Jeff Blauser is the batter. That's the last. No, I'm gonna. Alright, last batter for him. Full count. And he struck out Blauser. That's good. Alright, now Ryan Klesko is the batter. Gonna bring in Michael Kerrigan. Bringing the lefty against the lefty. 1-0. That's it, too short. And he's cut down. Alright, so the strategy pays off. The Braves do not add to their lead, but they are still up 5-2 here. Going to the bottom of the seventh, Ray Sanchez is the batter. Full count to Sanchez. And he walks. And the Braves still have Reynoso on the mound. Tony Pena is now the batter. 2-1. That's it. Oh, I thought it was right at the third baseman, but that's a hit. Alright, so we have runners on first and second, nobody out. We're gonna bring Brett Barbary. Maybe this time he's not gonna strike out looking. That's, you know, that's the hope here. 1-1 to Barbary. That's a hit to right. Alright. So bases are loaded. Nobody out for Delino the Shields. 1-0 to the Shields. That's it to center. That's it pretty well. That's it on the fence. Is that going to clear the bases? It did. Oh yeah, so just like that, the game is tied at 5 thanks to a base clearing double by Delino the Shields. Good game for the Shields. Alright, so the Braves are bringing in Kent Marker now with the Shields at second. Nobody out. Marquise Grissom is the batter. 0-1 to Grissom. That's it to... That's a home run. Woohoo! Oh yeah, we're taking the lead here thanks to a 2-run blast by Marquise Grissom. It is now 7-5 for the Expos. Didn't look like we were going anywhere with that game, and all of a sudden we're ahead here. Alright, so Kent Marker is still the pitcher. We have Ivan Calderon in the box. 1-0 to Calderon. That's it to center. Should be cut by Cedeno. And it is. That's the first out of the inning. Mark within his next. 1-2. Struck out swinging. Woody Green is next. 1-1. That's it to center. Cedeno after it. Catches it for the third out. But the Expos score 5 times in the bottom of the 7th. And they take a 7-5 lead over the Braves. Let's go with Jim Day for the 8th inning. Hopefully he can keep the lead up. So David Justice is going to be the first batter to face him in the 8th. 0-2 to Justice. Struck out swinging. Javier Lopez is the batter now. 1-0. That's it. Pretty weak lead. Doran after it in foul territory, and it's cut for the second out of the inning. Now Deion Sanders is the batter. No count on Deion Sanders. Oh, that's it to third, and that's going to be an infield hit. Vinny Casilla is next. 0-1. Grounds it too short, and he's cut down. Alright, so the Braves do get a hit by Deion Sanders, but they cannot do anything with it. We are still up 7-5 in the bottom of the 8th. Billy Doran, first batter to face Kent Merker, who is still the pitcher for the Braves. No count on Billy. That's it to right. Justice after it. Catches it for the first out. Ray Sanchez is next. 1-1. Hits it to right, and it's caught by Justice as well. That's 2 outs. Now Tony Pena is gonna be the batter, 1 and 2. Struck out swinging. All right, so we're going to go into the top of the ninth. We're gonna bring in the closer, Scott Raskin. He's going to be facing Denny Gonzalez for the first batter of the ninth. 3-0 to Denny Gonzalez. All right, and he walks. All right, so runner on first, nobody out. Kevin Gryjak is the batter now as a pinch hitter. No count. That's it to left. Calderon after it. Catches it for the first out. Roger Cedeno is the next batter, 1-0. Grounds it to the pitcher, and we get the lead runner, so there's 2 outs. Now Roger Cedeno is at first with 2 outs. Jeff Blaser is the batter. No count, Cedeno's probably going. No, he's not. Oh, God, that falls in. I thought it was gonna get cut. Alright, so Blaser gets a little blooper to right, so there's a runner on first and second, 2 outs. Ryan Klesko is the batter. No count on Klesko. He hits it to center for a hit. Oh god. Alright, so Cedeno is held at third on the play. There's 2 outs. The bases are juiced. David Justice is the batter. Full count. It's a pretty bad pitch to second, and he's out. Whew. So we held on and we won 7-5. So I did take 2 out of 3 from the Braves already, and there's 1 more game left to play. Pretty good game. Pretty nice 7th inning there. And then in the 9th, it looked like they were going to, you know, get something going, but we managed to take care of it. I like it. Oh, there's been a trade again. There's been a trade between Minnesota and the White Sox. Okay. Okay, so Minnesota traded Malcolm Cepeda, Tim Davis, Matt Ergus. He played for the Expos in real life. And Mike Wolf to the White Sox for Dan Plesac. Oh. Okay. Okay, so the White Sox made... they filled up the prospect pool a little here. Bunch of young guys coming to Chicago for Dan Plesac, which is an established veteran reliever, a lefty. Okay, all right. Does that make sense as a trade too? So, oh yeah, Minnesota's first, so they're getting a bullpen arm for the rest of the season. Although Chicago is in their division, they're 8 games and a half behind. Yeah, maybe they're giving up a little. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go for game 3 of the 3-game series against the Braves. So last game here today. Ooh, that's not going to be easy. We're going to be facing John Smoltz. We're going to be sending Oil Can Boyd. But yeah, John Smoltz is not going to be easy. Alright, so let's play ball, I suppose. I'm going to keep my winning lineup. Alright, so the Braves are going to go with Roger Cedeno, Deion Sanders, Ryan Klesko, David Justice, Javier Lopez, Vinny Castilla, Jeff Blaser, and Nelson Liriano is going to be playing here. So, alright, so Jeff Blaser is going to be playing tired. All right, play ball. And we have Oil Can Boyd on the mound. And Roger Cedeno gets things started for the Braves here. No count on Cedeno. Grounds it to short. The throw to first, and he's out. 1 out. Deion Sanders is next. 0-1 to Sanders. Grounds it to the pitcher. Oh, he's cut down. It was pretty close. 2 outs. Ryan Klesko is next. 1-0. It's it to center. Grissom after it. Catches it for the 3rd out. The Braves go down 1-2-3. And we are bringing Delino DeShields, who had a really good game last night, to face John Smoltz, who's been pretty good this season. 3-1 to DeShields. And he walks to start the game for the Expos. Brings up Marquise Grissom with DeShields at first. 1-0. DeShields going. And he's safe. 32nd stolen base for DeShields this season. Grissom the batter now. That's it to center for it. DeShields scores on the play. And that's an RBI single for Grissom. The Expos are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 1st with nobody out. And Grissom is at first. Calderon the batter. Grissom's going. And he's cut down. Right, so 1 out. 2-1 to Calderon. It's it to center for it. Right, Mark Whitten is next. No count for Whitten. Calderon's going and he's safe. 22nd stolen base for Calderon. 2-1. Oh, that's a hit to center. Calderon is probably scoring. Oh yeah, he dropped the ball. So Whitten gets to second on the play. Calderon scores. And it is a 2-0 game for the Expos. 1 out. Woody Green is the batter with Mark Whitten on second base. No count to Green. Oh, Whitten is going for 3rd. And that's a steal. That's his 10th of the season. So now he's on 3rd. 1-0. And Green blasts it out of here. Oh yeah, Woody Green with the blast here. And we're giving John Smoltz quite the problems here in the first inning. It's 4-0 after the first inning is not even done or yet. There's only 1 out. Right, Charles Johnson is the next batter. 2-1. That's it to the shortstop, and that's an infield hit. Wow. Oh, Charles Johnson has hit in 11 straight games now. Joe DiMaggio, watch out, we're coming. Billy Doran is the next batter. 0-1. And that's it to right. Should be cut by Justice. And it is. That's 2 outs. Ray Sanchez is the batter now. 1-2. It to right, and it falls in for a single. So we have runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. Oil Can Boyd is the batter now. No count. Oh, that's a pass ball or a wild pitch. No, pass ball. It is 5-0 for the Expos in the first inning. On the play, Ray Sanchez gets to second base. 0-2 to Oil Can Boyd. And he struck out looking. So we sent 9 batters to the plate in the first inning. We're up 5-0. Alright, David Justice is the first batter in the second inning now. 2-2 to Justice. That's it to right. Whitten after it. Catches it for the first out. Javier Lopez is next. Full count to Lopez. And he walks. Runner on 1st here with 1 out. Vinny Casilla the batter. 1-0. Grounds it to 1st. And that's a double play. Oh yeah. Right, going into the bottom of the 2nd. We are still up 5-0. Delino DeShields is going to be the first batter here. He walked in the first inning. 1-1 to DeShields Oh, he's drilled. John Smoltz is pissed. He just drilled the shields. Marquise Grissom is next. No count. It to second base, and that's an infield single. So we have runners on first and second, nobody out. Oh yeah, they pulled John Smoltz already. Wow. Alright, so Don August is now the pitcher for the Braves, and we have Ivan Calderon as the batter, 1 and 2. That's it to center, but right at Cedeno. And on the plate, the Shields gets to third base, so we have runners on first and third with 1 out. Mark Whitten is the batter now, 0-1 to Whitten. That's it to right, but pretty much right at Justice. That's a sac fly. 6-0 for the Expos here in the second inning. Woody Green is the batter, 1-0. Alright, 44 stolen bases for Grissom here. 2-2 to Woody Green. It's it to center, and it's cut by Cedeno. But the Expos add to their lead. It is now 6-0 against the Braves. Jeff Blaser is going to be the batter now, 0-1. That's it to left, and that's it really weakly, but it falls in for a hit. So a little bloop here for Blaser. Gets on board. Nelson Liriano is going to be the batter now, 2-2. That's it to center for a hit. Right, and on the play, Blaser gets to third, so we have runners on first and third with nobody out. Don August is now the batter. Liriano is going for second base, and he's out. Oh yeah. Right, so there's 1 out, runner on third, 1-2 to August, and he struck out swinging. And now Roger Cedeno is the batter, 2-1. That's it to right. Oh, that's it. So Blaser scores. It is 6-1. And now Roger Cedeno is on first base with 2 outs. Deion Sanders is the batter. No count. Cedeno is going. No throw. So he's safe. 1-0. Sanders hits it to center. Grissom after it. And he catches it for the third out. The Braves do score a run. It is now 6-1 for the Expos. Going in the bottom of the third with Charles Johnson as our first batter here. 1-1. Oh, that's it pretty good to center. But, oh, it's not cut. Right above Roger Cedeno's head. And Charles Johnson is safe at second with a double. Alright, so now Billy Doran is the next batter. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. 0-1 to Doran. Grounds it to first, and he's out. Johnson gets to third on the play. With Ray Sanchez the batter, no count. That's it to short. Runner scores on the play. Sanchez is out at first. 2 outs. It is now 7-1 for the Expos. Oil Ken Boyd is now the batter. 1-0. That's it right at the shortstop for the third out. But the Expos add yet another run, and it is 7-1 going into the top of the fourth. Alright, Ryan Klesko is going to be the first batter in the fourth. 2-0 to Klesko. That's it right. That's going to be extra bases going all the way to the fence. And that's a double. Alright, Justice is the next batter. 0-1. Grounds it to first, and he's out. Klesko goes to third on the play. So there's 1 out for her on third. Avi Lopez is the batter, 1-1. Grounds it to second. Runner scores. There's 2 outs now. And it is 7-2 for the Expos. Vinny Casilla, the batter, with 2 outs, 1-0. All right. Okay, so we are in the bottom of the fourth, and Delano the Shields is coming to bat for the third time already in this game. He got drilled and he walked so far. 3-1. Oh, that's a little pop fly. Liriano gets it. 1 out. Grissom is next. Full count to Grissom. And he struck out swinging. 2 outs. Calderon is next. No count to Calderon. And he hits it to right. It's pretty well hit. And it's pretty much out of here. That's a solo blast for Calderon. It is 8-2 for the Expos. Mark Whitten is the next batter. 1-1. That's it to right. Oh, it's cut by Justice on a nice diving play there. So Mark Whitten is robbed off of an extra base hit. And the inning is over, but the Expos had one more run to their lead. It is now 8-2 against the Braves, going into the top of the fifth with Jeff Blaser, the batter, 2-2. And he struck out looking. 1 out. Nelson Liriano is the next batter, 2-2. Grounds it to second, and he's out. Don August is now the batter, 1-2. Grounds it to short, and he's out. Alright, nice little inning for Oil Can Boyd. And we are going in the bottom of the fifth with Woody Green, our first batter here, 2-2. And he struck out swinging. That's 1 out. Charles Johnson is the next batter, 1-0. Grounds it to short, and he's cut down. That's 2 outs. Billy Doran is the next batter. Full count to Doran. Oh, that's a hit to center. Alright, so Doran gets a base hit here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. That brings up Ray Sanchez as the batter with 2 outs, 1-2. And he struck out swinging. Hey, FJ, how are you doing? Alright, Oil Can Boyd is gonna pitch in the sixth there. Roger Cedeno is the first batter to face him, 2-2. That's it to right. Mark Whitten after it. Catches it for the first out. Deion Sanders is next. 3-1. And he walks. Yes, they are. And like I predicted, there's been arrests. The fans like trashed cup cars, probably destroyed the city a little bit. So imagine if they win the cup, it's gonna be terrible. All right, 1 out. Runner on first. Ryan Klesko is the batter, 2-0. Oh, that's it to center. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That doesn't happen very often. So Deion Sanders got cut between second and third, and he got out for leaving the base path. Oh yeah, you're getting a Corey Perry jersey if the Abs win the cup. So do you think that Montreal can beat Tampa Bay in the final? Alright, so 2 outs now, runner on first. Hey, Woody Paul. That's the welcome aboard. I'm a Sens fan, so FG is an Abs fan. I'm a Sens fan. You're a Bruins fan. We're all fans of teams in the same division. Oh. Alright, so David Justice is the batter now. There's a runner on first with 2 outs, 1-2. Oh, that's a hit to center here. Alright, so runners on first and third now. Yeah. Hey, welcome aboard. We get to see the brains all lined up. Yeah. I thought the Abs had a shot against the Leafs, to be honest, but I didn't think they would beat the Jets or the Knights. But I did think they had a chance against the Leafs because, let's face it, it's the Leafs. Alright, 2-2. Although when it was 3-1 for Toronto, I wasn't so sure. But, you know, again, it's the Leafs. So, alright, so Oykan Boyd strikes him out. The strikes Avi Lopez out for the third out here. So, alright, hopefully we can hold on to that nice lead that I carved myself. So Oykan Boyd is the next batter, 1-0. That's it to left. Klesko after it. Sanders, sorry. Klesko plays first base. Yeah, now there's all kinds of weird rumors with the Leafs, right? They're saying that there's even a rumor that I saw that they might trade Mitch Marner to the Sabres for Jack Eichel. And I'm like, where's Eichel gonna play? You know, they have Tavares and Matthews as centers, and now you add Eichel to that. Unless they move one of them to the wing or something, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But it is a rumor, so that's what rumors are, right? So. Alright, the Shields grounds out to second on the play. So there's 2 outs now, and Marquise Grissom is the next batter. Full count. And he grounds out to first. And he's out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Boyd in the game. Top of the 7th, Vinny Kessie at a batter, 3-1. And he walks. Alright, well, I might not keep him all that much longer if he keeps doing that. Jeff Blaser is next. Blaser is still playing, despite being tired. 2-2. And he strikes out. Yeah, Udipal, it's pretty much getting to that point, yes. I mean, I'm not going to argue that they don't have talent on the team, because they do. I mean, they have some really good players, but every year they find a way to not be able to put it together, so... Yeah, I'm not sure that Bergevin is going to sign Dano, and there's rumors that the Sens might sign him if the Abs don't, by the way. So Dano might end up playing for my team, because we need a little bit of help down the middle. We're really young at center. Alright, so runners on first, 1 out. Nelson Liriano is the batter, 3-1. Oh, that's it to left, and it falls in. Alright, runners on first and second now. I think I'm gonna bring in a lefty. And his name is Michael Kerrigan. Second best defensive center in the league after Patrice Bergeron, I would probably guess. Kirk Gibson is the batter. Full count, runners on first and second, 1 out. Ooh, and he walks him, that's not good. You know, I was almost hoping that the Islanders would get past the Lightning to face the Habs, because the Islanders have Peugeot, and Peugeot is always good against Montreal. He probably would have had a couple hat tricks against the Habs. Alright, Roger Cedeno is the batter now. Oh god. Alright, so bases are juiced. There's only 1 out. 2-2. Oh god, that's it really well in the corner. That's not good, folks. That lead is evaporating here. Alright, so 2 run score. It is 3 runs scored. Okay, I didn't see properly at third base. So Roger Cedeno empties the bases with a double. It is now 8-5. Deion Sanders is the batter, 0-2. Alright, that's it. Weekly to right. With and after it. Gets it. That's 2 outs. That brings up Ryan Klesko. 1-2. That's it. Weekly. Grissom after it. Come on, buddy. Alright. So we have now, it's only a 3-run lead. It's not a, it doesn't feel as comfortable as a 6-run lead does. Alright, so Scott Bales is going to be the pitcher now for the Braves, and we're going to send Ivan Calderon to bat. 3-1 to Calderon. Yeah, Tampa Bay has a lot of weapons too, and they have a Norris winner on the blue line, and they have a Vezina trophy winner in net. So should be a good challenge for the Habs, I would think. All right, so runner on first, nobody out. Mark Whitten is the batter. Oh, I thought it was a little bit better than that. All right, so it was cut by Sanders, so there's 1 out now. Woody Green is the batter. Cool, so stolen base for Calderon. Oh, Woody Green hits it really well in the corner. Well, Tampa's a really good team. It is the best team that you guys will be facing in the playoffs, which I guess it makes sense because it's the finals, right? So the best teams should be making it there, but yeah, it's definitely the strongest team you're going to be facing. Not a lot of weaknesses in the Tampa Bay lineup. Now, the one thing that you have going is that Kucherov is pretty banged up. Yes, they are over the cap, but you know, all the teams can do it. Like, it's not. I don't agree with it. I don't like that you can circumvent the cap that way, but you know, all the teams have the same opportunity to do it. So it is what it is. Oh, Charles Johnson struck out looking with a runner in scoring position. That's my pet peeve. Well, yeah, the Sens, you know, our owner has problems like paying the electric bill for the arena, so. Alright, runner on second with 2 outs. Billy Doran is the batter, 0-1. Alright, so we added a run here. It is now 9-5. Alright, so I'm going to pitch to Justice with Kerrigan since it's lefty on lefty. 1-2. Alright, so that's 1 out. Yes, I agree. I know exactly how my owner is. You know, I'm still waiting for somebody, for a multi-billionaire to be bored out of their mind and drop, you know, a few $1 billion on me during one of my streams, and I'm gonna buy the Sens, and I'm gonna take care of them. It's going to happen. Right? Right? I don't do this to make money. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in a righty now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Duris. Maybe he's gonna be able to shake off that snowflake next to his name. Alright, 0-2 to Lopez. And he struck out swinging. Oh, yeah. Vinny Cassia is next. 2 outs, 0-1. That's it, too short. Sanchez with the throw, and he's out. Alright, so the Braves are cut down in the 8th inning. We are still up 9-5 here at Olympic Stadium. Ray Sanchez is the batter now. Scott Bales is still the pitcher for the Braves, 1-1. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to be like trying to, make the team that you buy better so that people want to go to the game, so that you generate more revenue, so that you make more money, so that you can put more money into it, so that you can make more money down the line. I think that's how it's supposed to work. If you trade your best players away to your favorite team, I don't think that it's how it works. But I mean, you can do whatever you want. Right, I'm gonna use Ruben Rivera as a pinch hitter here. I do feel sorry for Buffalo fans. They do deserve better. Like, that franchise, I would say since Lindy Ruff has been canned as the coach over there, it's been run very poorly over there. I do feel sorry for their. I don't feel sorry for the team itself because it's a rival and everything, but I do feel sorry for their fans. All right, Jason Schmidt is the pitcher for the Braves now. All right, DeShields with his 33rd stolen base. That's his 4th or 5th stolen base during this series alone. Been pretty good over there. All right, 2 outs. We have Grissom at bat with DeShields at second. 2-0. That's a hit, and I think DeShields is gonna score on this. And he is. All right, so Grissom with the RBI single. It is now 10-5. Ivan Calderon is next. No count on Calderon. Oh, that was close to his face. And it's a stolen base for Grissom. 45 stolen bases for Grissom this season. 2-2. And Calderon strikes out swinging. All right. Who do I send to pitch now? I guess I'll send Ben Van Ryn. Right, Jeff Blazer is going to be the next batter. Top of the ninth, the Braves need a little miracle here to come back in this game. So Blazer flies out to left. Well, he flies to left and it's out to Calderon. That's 1 out. Nelson Liriano is the next batter, 1-0. It's it weekly, Doran after it. And he catches it for the 2nd out. Braves brings in a pinch hitter for the pitcher. It's going to be Kevin Gryjak. There's 2 outs in the top of the ninth. 1-2 to Gryjak. And he struck out swinging. And the Expos swept the Braves. Man, did I wish that would have happened when I was an Expos fan as a kid. The Braves were always kicking our butts. Alright, so we took it to John Smoltz in the first inning. He really had some issues. And yeah, that's a pretty good game. 10-5 win. Of course, we did allow 5 runs, but we scored 10, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh. Bill Spires, I'm guessing. Yeah, Bill Spires is going to be hurt longer. Knee tendonitis. Alright, so he's delayed 1 week before he can come back. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save that here. I'm going to take a look at the stats. I want to see where Calderon stands because he's having a MVP caliber season. Alright, so he's back to 2nd in major leagues for batting average. He's hitting .385 and it is June 30th, so pretty good season for Ivan Calderon. And he's 2nd in the major leagues in WAR at 4.9. So really a resurgent season for Ivan Calderon. Well, last season he had a pretty good season as well. All right. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day. Pretty satisfied with my sweep of the Braves. I mean, that's pretty cool. So we still haven't moved in the standings, so the Mets won all of their games as well during that time, so we're still 15 games behind, but we're closing in a little bit on the Braves, and who knows, maybe we can climb back up enough that we're gonna go up to a wild card, but it's gonna be tough. That 11 game losing streak that I had at one point is really killing us right now. Alright, so next time out it's gonna be the Giants. It's a 4-game series, so I'm probably gonna break it into 2 sittings of 2 games. I'm gonna try to do it in the same day, with a break in between, probably for like dinner or something. So we'll see how I want to do that. But yeah, I want to thank you for tuning in as usual. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, and all of that good stuff. And until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.